What would an extra $500 every month do for your finances? Would it help you pay off credit cards faster? Build an emergency fund? Invest for retirement? Most people think they need a raise to find that kind of money. The truth is that many Americans are already earning enough to save an additional $500 each month. They just don't know where their money is disappearing. Today, I'm going to show you a simple, 3-step system that can help you find, keep, and redirect hundreds of dollars every month without sacrificing everything you enjoy. Welcome back to the Daily Yield. Let me ask you a simple question. If your employer offered you a guaranteed raise of $500 every month starting tomorrow, would you take it? Of course you would. Most Americans could immediately find a purpose for an extra $500. That amount could cover a car payment, eliminate credit card debt faster, strengthen an emergency fund, or provide breathing room in an increasingly expensive economy. The problem is that many people believe saving an additional $500 per month requires earning more money. While increasing income is always helpful, it is often not the fastest way to improve your finances. Many households already have the opportunity to reclaim hundreds of dollars each month. The challenge is that those dollars disappear through small, unnoticed transactions. Financial leaks rarely announce themselves. They hide in subscriptions, convenience purchases, impulse spending, recurring fees, and habits that have become automatic. Most people focus on major expenses because they are visible. They know their mortgage payment. They know their rent. They know their car payment. However, they often overlook the dozens of smaller decisions that quietly drain cash flow throughout the month. These spending patterns become normalized over time. As a result, money leaves the account without attracting attention. This is why so many people feel like their paycheck disappears before they can make progress toward their goals. Today's 3-step system is designed to solve that problem. It is practical. It is realistic. Most importantly, it is sustainable. You do not need extreme frugality. You do not need to give up everything you enjoy. You simply need a system that helps you identify waste, optimize spending, and redirect money toward your priorities. Once you learn how to control cash flow, saving $500 per month becomes far more achievable than most people realize. The first step is identifying hidden money leaks. Before you can save more, you need to understand exactly where your money is going. This requires honesty and awareness. Start by reviewing the last 30 days of transactions from your checking account and credit cards. Do not skim the list. Examine every expense carefully. As you review each transaction, ask a simple question. Did this purchase create meaningful value in my life? You may be surprised by the answer. Streaming services you rarely watch. Subscription apps you forgot existed. Delivery fees that doubled the cost of a meal. Convenience purchases made out of boredom rather than necessity. These expenses seem small in isolation. Combined, they can easily reach hundreds of dollars each month. One of the biggest mistakes people make is focusing only on large purchases. The reality is that financial leaks often occur through repetitive spending. $5 here, $10 there, $20 somewhere else. These transactions rarely feel significant in the moment. However, their cumulative effect can dramatically impact financial progress. Create 3 categories as you conduct your review. The first category includes expenses you genuinely value. The second category includes expenses that provide some value but could potentially be reduced. The third category includes expenses that no longer deserve a place in your budget. The goal is not perfection. The goal is awareness. Every dollar recovered from low-value spending becomes available for more important priorities. Most people can find between $100 and $200 during this first step alone. That discovery often serves as a wake-up call. Once you see where your money has been going, it becomes much easier to make intentional decisions moving forward. After identifying hidden leaks, the second step is optimizing your 3 largest expense categories. For most households, these categories are housing, transportation, and food. This is where the biggest opportunities exist because even small percentage reductions can create substantial savings. Start with food. Restaurant meals, takeout orders, and convenience purchases often consume far more money than people realize. Meal planning and grocery shopping with a list can significantly reduce spending without sacrificing quality. Next, evaluate transportation. Review fuel expenses, insurance costs, maintenance spending, and loan payments. Many people can save money simply by shopping for new insurance quotes or reducing unnecessary driving. Finally, examine housing-related expenses. While moving is not always practical, there may be opportunities to reduce utility costs, renegotiate services, or eliminate unnecessary household expenses. The reason these categories matter is simple. Saving 10% on a major expense creates far greater impact than saving 10% on a minor one. Unfortunately, many people spend hours searching for tiny savings opportunities while ignoring the categories that could transform their finances. Think strategically. Focus your energy where the potential return is highest. If step 1 helps you find $150, step 2 can often uncover another $200 or more. The combination begins creating serious momentum. Financial improvement does not require drastic lifestyle changes. It requires intentional optimization. When you consistently improve the areas that consume the largest portion of your income, the results compound quickly. This is where many people cross the halfway point toward their $500 goal. The process becomes less about sacrifice and more about efficiency. The third and final step is automation. This is where many financial plans succeed or fail. Finding money is important. Keeping it is even more important. Without a system, recovered money often disappears back into everyday spending. This is known as lifestyle creep. The solution is automation. Every dollar you save should immediately be assigned a purpose. Set up automatic transfers that move money into savings, investments, or debt repayment accounts. Remove the need for constant decision-making. Automation turns good intentions into consistent action. Imagine finding an extra $500 each month and automatically directing it toward a credit card balance. The debt begins shrinking without requiring constant discipline. Imagine automatically funding an emergency account every payday. Financial security grows quietly in the background. This process removes emotion from financial management. You no longer have to decide whether to save. The system makes the decision for you. One of the biggest advantages of automation is consistency. Human motivation fluctuates. Some months feel easier than others. Automated systems continue working regardless of mood, stress, or distractions. This creates momentum that compounds over time. Financial success is rarely the result of one big decision. It is usually the result of hundreds of small decisions repeated consistently. Automation ensures those decisions happen automatically. By the time you reach this third step, your $500 system is no longer a temporary challenge. It becomes part of your financial lifestyle. That shift is what separates short-term savings from long-term financial transformation. Finding an extra $500 each month is not just about the money. It is about what that money represents. It represents control. It represents opportunity. It represents the ability to make progress toward goals that may have once felt out of reach. Over the course of a year, $500 per month becomes $6,000. Over 5 years, it becomes $30,000 before considering investment growth. Those numbers have the power to change lives. They can eliminate debt. They can fund emergencies. They can accelerate retirement savings. They can provide options when unexpected challenges arise. The key is remembering that financial freedom is built gradually. It is rarely achieved through dramatic changes. Instead, it grows through consistent habits and intentional decisions. The three-step system we discussed today works because it focuses on what you can control. Find the hidden money. Optimize your biggest expenses. Automate your success. These principles are simple, but their impact can be extraordinary when applied consistently. If you found value in today's video, hit the like button, subscribe to the Daily Yield, and leave a comment below telling us which of the 3 steps you plan to implement first. Your experience may inspire someone else to begin their own financial journey. Remember, you do not need to be perfect. You simply need to keep moving forward. Small improvements made consistently create remarkable results over time. Stay intentional, stay focused, and keep building momentum because we're building real financial progress, one step at a time.